And we have continuing coverage now in a story that really has an effect on both your health and your money. Today was one of those days where you just wanted to stay inside, and maybe chances are you weren't thinking very much about how much it was costing you to stay warm. But if you heat with propane, that's another story. The price per gallon has shot up recently, and that's even if your supplier has enough propane to fill your tank. Jennifer Lukey joins us live tonight with the real deal on just how some customers are being told they're going to have to wait for a fill-up. Jen?
Well, Liz, if you heat with propane, keep a close eye on your tank. You don't want to let it get too low before calling for a fill. There is a shortage of propane nationally, and now it's starting to hit the capital region. If you use propane, you're used to seeing the truck pull up, the hose come out, and the fill-up take only a few minutes. But a nationwide shortage has caused some serious issues with that routine.
It actually started in the Midwest with the corn drying season. It was a very wet corn crop, so they used excess, a lot more than normal for the crop drying. And then we rolled right into December when we got really cold weather. And basically that just, compounded a problem going into December. Then in January it was also very cold.
The folks here at First Fuel have long-term agreements on their propane, so their customers have been okay. But there are some local companies who are saying that they can't get to customers for 2 or 3 weeks, which means if you need propane, you're out of luck and in the cold. Those suppliers mostly buy their propane on the spot market and simply can't get their hands on enough of it.
You can't fill other people's tanks unless they give you permission to. If a company can't get to that customer and they're out of gas, and say I could or another company, then we would put a partial fill in to help them out just to get them by. But and that's been going on this year a lot.
And even if you're not a propane customer, shortages like this lead to price spikes across the board.
It's all basically based on energy BTU content of the different energies. And if one goes up a lot, the other ones have to pitch in and they become short, and then the price, spikes on that. The thing is, these are short-term price spikes. I don't see them as being long-term, so I think this is going to be an old story in another 3-4 weeks.
Well, I think it's safe to say we're all hoping it'll be an old story, because these price spikes have become news in recent weeks. But we've been reporting it's not just propane, electric, natural gas, fuel oil are also very high right now. According to NYSERDA, the average price per gallon for propane here in the capital region in November was about $3.15. This week, it's $4.08 a gallon. Fuel oil was sitting at $3.78 per gallon back in November. Now the local average is about $4.19 per gallon. For those of you who heat with natural gas, the going rate per therm was 45 cents in November. It's jumped to 47 cents this month, and electric prices, as we've been reporting, have really skyrocketed, going from 0.055 cents per kilowatt hour in November to 0.125 in January. So you can see everyone is feeling the pain right now. What seems to be a constant among energy experts is that after February, the demand becomes less, the system becomes less stressed, and prices start to fall. But of course, we will be paying very close attention to it and bring you any updates as we get them. Live in studio tonight, Jennifer Lukey, CBS 6 News.